Hey guys, how you doing? So I just want to share that God does not make mistakes. And if he has called you to a certain level or a position, or you feel that you need to step out somewhere, that's because he knows you're that person for the job. Do you hear me? Now listen, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes we're waiting for God to do something because we're not sure where our call is at. But sometimes when you step out, God will then step out and he'll meet you. Couple crazy stories now. Sometimes I go into a nursing home and I help people because I walk their dogs. And so I see somebody hurting. I will step out toward them and ask if they need prayer. And then the Lord will step in and that person's very receptive and I'll be able to pray over them. But if I walked by them and I didn't step out like that, look, I know stepping out and doing something is scary. So always pray, what can I do for you today, Lord? Just show me. And sometimes, as an Italian, I can't help it. My mouth just opens. It opens, you know what I'm saying? And I will say things, and I get people, mostly, they're receptive. Sometimes they're not. But I will step out into that situation. Here's the craziest thing, and you're not even going to believe me for those that speak in tongues. One time I'm with there's an Orthodox Jewish man and my Baptist friend who, they both didn't, my Baptist friend didn't believe in tongues or speaking in tongues. And one day we're going over to the Mac machine. There's a door there. Now, you have to put your card in just for the door to open to get into the Mac machine. And this is a while back. I don't know if it's like that anymore. Anyway, we saw the Orthodox Jewish man struggling, so he left the Mac machine, started walking up the street. My friend and I put the Mac card in. It wasn't working at all. So we turned to walk away, and something in my heart, just like that, said, turn around and speak over it. And I spoke over it in tongues. And I'm going to tell you, before the Lord, okay, whether you believe me or not, that door went, and my card wasn't even in it. And the door opened, and the Jewish man turned around and came running back because he's like, how did that happen? I've been standing there trying to open that door. And I said to him, now in all respect and all, I told him I prayed over that door. I could have said tongues, but he wouldn't have understood that. But I said, I prayed over that door, and that door opened. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, I'm being honest with you guys. The Lord can do miracles like that when you step out. But the Lord has called you to something. He knows that you are the person that is capable of doing that very job that he has called you to do. Just step out, guys. Step out. Let me know if you have stepped out. Okay? You can always just message me here because I want to know. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend and be safe. Woo!